They were actually having a nice pace here, but yeah, that's how it is. That being said, now the entire team of Pro Team has now 4 drivers. It is Power Integrity. He actually drives himself, and he has Kim. Is also a Danish driver, and now he has Eddie and
Scandia car parked at the side of the track again.
Yeah, so
And
that's basically it, the story of it.
Yeah.
And Pau is also investing time finding sponsors, like new-founded sim racing teams should do. You invest a lot of time in the beginning, and when you get the sponsors out there and you get the coverage out there, the sponsors will be there. It's just a question about you have to work for it, and you can just not sit there doing your sim racing and hopefully you hope that somebody will drop by to have a look at you and say, oh, I want to invest time and energy in you. That won't be happening. You have to go out there, seek the sponsor, tell your story, be a good storyteller, and by doing that you will eventually get an idea on which kind of angle you want to go to get the amount of sponsors as you like. It depends on your seriousness of how much time you want to spend in this community.
Yes.
If you have your regular work, it can be hard to be full-time. It also takes a lot of effort by being full-time without have enough money to live on.
There's an old saying, John. If it was easy, everyone would be doing it.
Yeah, it's not easy.
So expect it to be a lot of extremely hard work and a lot of trying to be.
But what I do find
a lot of trying to get like the visibility and
maybe it's just me who's a bit strange, because I like sim racing quite a lot. I like driving in sim racing, but I would never actually like being in real motorsport.
I really don't know about that, but
I think there's a lot of sim racers out there
is
wanting
a lot
to be in real
yeah,
motorsport.
well,
but still, there's also sim racers wanting to be only sim racing.
Yeah, sim racing is a lot more racing and a lot less like just the fact that changing a setup is a click of a few buttons.
Yeah, exactly.
And in real life, if
real life scenarios, takes a lot of effort.
Yes. I know how I used to do when I was doing my kart racing, and the amount of tinkering with toe, anchorman, tire pressures.
Yeah.
Camber, angles, weight distribution, tire balancing.
A lot of work. A lot of work.
Seat position, seat stays, roll bars. And that's just on a go-kart.
Yeah. And then you have all the other stuff as a mechanic. Yeah.
And now you're thinking about going from sim racing into real racing. And I know, wow, that's a big crash by the ID SimSport car. Any of them? Was that the 166? And every time I start my game, I have a sort of a click, and then it's. I think I'm going to have to restart this machine in order to get this working properly again.
We actually have a fight now for positioning. That's the Viadukten car with Niklas and Carl Lykkegaard, and Carl Lykkegaard is approximately 100 of a second behind the Viadukten car. Look how close they drive right now. It's very, very exciting to see. Great fighting between those two teams, and Carl loses 1 of a second, but now he's in the slipstream of the Viadukten car. This is really exciting, actually. That's some pretty good racing there. Yeah. So right now it seems that we are in for the overtaking. Yeah, Viadukten is going in front of the car yet again. Wow, that's awesome driving. It's very, very fun to see. It seems that I know Carl Løkkegaard is a very fast driver. You can't keep blocking that. You won't eventually get a flag. He's not blocking. Okay. Well, yeah. This fight is gonna continue for quite some times. Actually, it's quite interesting to see how close they are right now. Viadukten is having Niklas on board. You know, these guys are young. The amount of pressure they might have. Do you think so? No, I don't think he is. Ha, that's cool. Excellent driving, both teams. And now seems that Carl is gonna make an... Ooh, you're very close. Watch out! Whoa, that's very, very close. That's actually really, really close. Wow, we like that fighting.
Yeah, that's absolutely great top-notch
racing. Slowly
racing.
push that car. He's actually trying to signal that he wants to overtake him.
Yeah, but they still have to leave enough room on the track for each other, and so far every time one of the cars gets on the side of the other, they just leave room on track. Now they have the faster, the P2 GT3 car coming up behind them now, so they'll have to be concerned with a car that is maybe slightly faster on the lap times, and they'll have to find some way of letting that car through as well. And the MSB car behind has been flashing its lights several times now to let the guys know, yeah,
it seems
I'm here,
that,
have you seen
okay,
me?
and now Viadukten has
I'm
been overtaken by the DSR-Nightmare car by Carl Løkkegaard is now in second position.
not sure that's gonna stay that way.
No, he's actually in third position, sorry about that.
Depending on how close the Viadukten car is able to keep up with the DSR car down the back straight here.
What is that MSB car behind?
That's the P2 in the GT3 class.
No, that's that one. That's
Yes.
a GT3 car.
Yes, it's a GT3 car and it's the P2 GT3 car. It's the second car in the GT3 class. You can see in the front windshield is the in-class positions of the cars. So
Oh,
that's
that's
P4
the same.
and that's P2.
That's interesting.
So he's trying to lap the Viadukten car.
That's actually some awesome driving.
And now it just went cut away.